This starter kit comes with 16 Citadel miniatures, 48-page handbook, Citadel clippers, starter brush, and 5 paints, 6 dice, 1 range ruler, and 1 playing mat, all for what, 70 bucks?
About 70 bucks.
About 70 bucks. The box feels hefty. So we got our handbook. Directions for putting together all the pieces. This is so cool. I'm so excited. I'm excited to paint these.
I look forward to putting them together personally. I know I'm gonna suck at the painting.
It's gonna be like Legos, maybe. Oh, this is like the playing mat.
Let's get a look at that.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to unfold this while I move this out of the way?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My god.
Oh, Brown.
This is a huge map. This is what?
You got a dead deer in it over there.
Oh shit. This is what, like 2 feet by 30 feet, roughly?
Yeah, I'd call it 2 by 3, just about.
That's a big ass playing map.
Yeah, and it's
two-sided.
It's two-sided.
So the little bases.
Ooh.
These are hefty.
Yeah. Not bad. It's official Citadel branded.
Dice. Very normal playing dice. They're a little tiny.
There's those for you. I got my own.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know you came prepared. And then the little guys. These are the Tyranids.
There's going to be a lot of them.
There's going to be a lot.
I believe these are termagants, which are basically they're standard terminids, but they've got like these bioengineered firearms. It's like alien guns.
I see. And then these are the Infernus Marines.
And I believe they're from the Ultramarines chapter, which is kind of like the Warhammer poster boys.
Yeah, Warhammer poster boys. Okay, there's more stuff in here still. We got an official Citadel paintbrush. I'm gonna go back and watch this footage, and it's gonna sound like shit because you can hear the dryer going.
We got a couple of cutouts right here as well.
Ooh. Are those for like structures?
I would assume that they're for structures. I'm not sure. Probably.
And then the range ruler. Alright, and then we have 5 paints. We have... Can you make sure this is in frame?
Yes, I can.
I feel like I'm holding stuff up to the camera and it's like... Alright. We have all the paints. We have Wraithbone.
That is not in frame.
You have Wraithbone?
That is in frame.
Okay, cool. So there's a bunch of stuff that I showed earlier that I don't think was in frame. We have Abaddon Black. We have Macraggy Blue.
Macraggy Blue?
I don't know. English is my first language. That doesn't mean anything. We got Nagaroth Knight.
I can't wait for us to paint some orcs because I'm sure they have funny color names.
And then lastly, we have Balthazar Gold.
Sick.
I'm very, very excited. We don't need directions really. So I'm assuming we assemble and then paint.
That is typically how it is done. Yes. Sometimes you will see people paint and then assemble, but I do see a lot more assemble and then paint and assemble.
Gotcha. Okay. So
I think it's personal preference.
Yeah. Alright. I'll hold the clipper like so to use them. I know how to use clippers. Where to clip as close to the component as possible. Take care not to accidentally clip off any parts of the model. Line up the parts. Carefully line up the components you want to attach, making sure that the correct pegs connect with the correct holes, and then push them together. Yeah, so we don't have to glue them. They should snap together. All right. So it wants us to start with the Infernus Marines. I'm gonna set this right here for now.
So, to my understanding, there is just one big one for the Infernus Marines.
Yes.
So let me get a look at this. So how many Infernus Marines do we have? Like
5.
5?
We have 5 Infernus Marines, 10 Termagants, and 1 Ripper Swarm.
1 Ripper Swarm. So the Ripper Swarm's gonna be interesting because I believe that's gonna be these small guys right down here.
And this does say it is for 2 players. Playtime 30 to 60 minutes per session, which I feel like is pretty reasonable. It's not like D&D where you have to have like more than 2 people.
Got a few hours on hand.
Yeah.
One thing about Games Workshop is that their sprues are very, very well detailed. But I mean, we're gonna be using maybe, I don't know exact numbers, but we're gonna have a lot of sprue left over. I would like to personally hang on to it.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of things you can do with sprue that I've seen in my time of watching Warhammer stuff. You can use it for like debris and rubble and stuff like that. Debris and rubble are like the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's handy for whatever it might be. Because I mean, it's sturdy, rigid pieces of plastic you can use for just about anything.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Do you wanna do the honors since you paid for this?
I did pay for this, and I thought you'd never ask.
I don't think I ever realized how tiny these were.
Yeah, see, I always had it like a thought in my mind. That
I always thought they
larger.
were like hate monger size.
Right. That
I mean,
that did seem like a little big.
Yeah. I can go grab hate monger for scale.
You want to grab hate monger?
Yeah,
for
I want to
scale?
grab hate monger for scale. I will be right back, chat. For reference, this is hate monger, and then this is the official Warhammer Infernus Marine. Like, he is so much tinier than I thought he would be.
But you'd also have to take into consideration that these people who play Warhammer religiously are putting like dozens of these guys on one table.
Yes, these are more designed for play. This was just like for fun.
Okay, so this is where we're at so far. If you want to show them off, I gotta get a couple more pieces.
My boy.
Yo.
I think I'm already confused.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, wait, let me see. Yeah? Okay. That. The head bone is connected to the leg bone, right? And then we have the chest piece. I don't know how far in this is supposed to go.
As far in as you can get it, I believe.
God, I'm so sick of being sick. I feel like I'm sick like all the time now, and it's actually really, really annoying. Okay, so cut that. Put this together. Right. And then, okay, I need piece 36.
Piece 36.
Can I try?
Of course it can. It looks like 36 is going to be, wait, 36.
Should have a little gun in his hand.
Yes, I believe that'll be this guy right down there.
You know what this feels like?
What does it feel like?
Be careful, SpongeBob.
We have our first little man.
Very cool.
And then he gets the 32mm plate. Yeah, that looks great.
Looks good from my house. Oh, we forgot a piece.
Good enough for government work? Which piece did we forget?
We forgot his jetpack.
Jetpack? Which piece is that? Oh, 33.
33, I got it. That is not a bad looking mini.
Little man.
For the first time we've ever done this, we surprisingly kept it pretty good looking.
It's crazy to think that you spent so much money on this, and people like purposefully like gouge holes in them and
That
stuff.
is something that blows my mind, is that there are people who spend hundreds of dollars on these kits, and then they will heat up a little screwdriver and they will poke holes in these dudes for battleware.
Battle
And
damage.
that is confidence.
That is
Being
That's not-
confident that you can make something out of a damaged piece is
Yeah.
confidence. I will say the detail on these things are absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's something
All
I
the
was
way,
looking at.
all the way down, you can see the individual bolts on the back of that jetpack.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's not like our hate monger where you can like kind of barely see his butt and penis.
That's true.
This one is done. I just want you to see this detail in the hand. You can barely see it, but there's a little line, so the fingers are completely separate from the palm, but they line up perfectly. Oh, you would never even know.
Wow. So the fingers were part of the gun,
Yeah, the fingers are part of the gun.
and then the palm is part of
the other arm.
That is so cool.
Here is our second little guy. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to get it to focus.
This joint right here.
But there is a teeny tiny seam. Focus. Okay, we keep forgetting the jetpack, so he's not fully completed. We are putting the jetpack on him now. I believe in you. I followed the tutorial in the handbook and watered my paint down to milk and consistency before applying it to the mini. The handbook came with incredibly detailed instructions and tips to make painting a smooth experience. I did my best to change my water often and keep my brush clean. This paint does dry pretty fast, but I tried to make sure I gave the paint enough time to dry between coats. Patience is definitely key when it comes to painting all the intricate details.
For the rough, rugged, and raw.
Once the blue was nice and even, I started painting everything that was black. This step was a lot more challenging since some of the parts I needed to paint were in tough to reach spots like the back of the gun. I do really like this paint though. It's very high quality and dries really even. And when it comes to making mistakes, it's really easy to fix if you just add a little bit of water and have some patience. The paintbrush that comes with the kit is very high quality. My only nitpick is that there was a stray hair that came loose during the painting process, and it was making painting some of the details a little bit more difficult, but it eventually did fully shed and come out of the brush after a few rounds of washing. I do have plans to eventually go back over these once I have more of a variety of paints, just to make them look a little bit less flat, give them more life, more texture. I don't think I'm quite brave enough just yet to do things like war damage though. I do really appreciate the quality of everything that came with the kit. The paint is really nice, the brush is really nice, and the actual minis themselves are incredibly nice and detailed. I really appreciate the amount of work and attention that these require. And unfortunately for my wallet, I think I have found a new hobby.
For the rough, rugged, and raw. Yeah.
Now, the kit only came with 5 colors, so it's not 100% lore accurate, but for the sake of the video, I did my best to follow the handbook to a T. For the purity seal, it told me to use the purple from the kit, and there are silver elements on the weapon that are going to stay black until I decide to finish painting them.
For the rough, rugged, and raw. Yeah.
The termagants gave me a much harder time. Because they have so much texture and detail and nooks and crannies, it took about 4 or 5 layers of Wraithbone White to have a solid and even base coat. But they only used 3 of the 5 colors, so once the base coat was done, the rest went by pretty smoothly. In my opinion, the Termagant looks a little bit sloppier than the Space Marine, but I'll blame that on my decision to have copious amounts of caffeine on an empty stomach. Overall, I'm really happy with how both of them turned out, and I think this is a really good starter kit for someone trying to get into Warhammer. You can find this kit on Amazon for $55, but if you can, I'd encourage you to buy from a game store near you. But this comes with everything you need and a very in-depth guide on how to get started. And from a beginner's perspective, it is really accessible. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. And if there's something else you want to see, let me know down in the comments. I'll see y'all later.